So, good morning. Welcome to the fifth day on isometric projection. So, yesterday we have seen the isometric projection of sphere, isometric projection and view of sphere. Now, today we are going to discuss about the isometric projection and view of isometric projection and view of hemisphere, isometric projection and view of hemisphere. In theory, when we compare the isometric projection and view of a sphere with respect to a hemisphere, so you know the left side figure which represents the isometric view of a hemisphere, which is placed centrally on the top of a square prism. So this isometric view. So once you completed the isometric view of a square prism, you locate the point P. Locate the point P. From there, you mark R. What is R represent? The original radius. It is an isometric view. So the original radius. Original radius. Then at that height, you complete the top face of the hemisphere. You know the top face of the hemisphere is a circle. So you complete the isometric view of the circle there. Then once you completed the isometric view of the circle, then suppose it is O, center is O. Then O as center, 1.22 into R. So you did the isometric view. So you enlarge the original radius into 1.22. So 1.22 into R as the original radius. So you draw the isometric view of the hemisphere, circumference of the hemisphere. So here note down RE is equal to 1.22 into RA. So this is about the isometric view. Now when we coming to the isometric projection, so you know what I mentioned, each dimension in the isometric view is reduced by 0.82, or you can take that dimension from the isometric scale. So what is happening here? This dimension is 0.82 times less than the length of the base of this square prism. Okay, square prism. Clear. So this length is 0.82 into original length of this base edge. Now, so once you completed the isometric projection of this square prism, you can locate the point P. Then you locate O. What about the height of O, or at what height O from P, which is equal to R? What is R here? R is equal to isometric length of original radius. That is a 0.82 into capital R. 0.82 into capital R. So once you located O, you can complete the isometric projection of this circle about that point. That's the isometric projection of the circle. Okay. So once you complete isometric projection of that one, you can draw the circumference of the hemisphere with capital R as the capital R. Capital R means the original radius. This capital R is equal to original radius as the original radius using the original radius. Now let us discuss a problem. So I hope you get an idea about the difference in isometric view and isometric projection in the case of hemisphere. So actually it is a combination. The top face is a circle and the circumference is appear as a sphere. Okay. So this is a problem made in the textbook. Textbook. So just read the question. Actually it is a combination. Combination means two solids. Here we have two solids. Read the question. A hemisphere of diameter 80 mm. So diameter is 80 mm. Is resting on a ground with its flat surface facing upwards. So there is a hemisphere which is resting on ground with the flat face. Means the circular face. Okay, circular face of the hemisphere appears. A square pyramid having side of base 40 mm and axis 60 mm. So there is a square pyramid with the side of base 40 mm and height 60 mm is resting on base centrally on the top of this hemisphere. So what do you mean by centrally on the top of hemisphere? The hemisphere is facing upward. So above that, a square prism is resting. Then draw the isometric projection. Please read this carefully. Isometric projection of this solid, not the isometric view, this isometric projection. So as it is an isometric projection, we need to draw the isometric scale, combination solid. Here the right side solution is given. So what is it? Here is a front view of the combination solid. So when you are solving, you need to draw the top view also. So you go through the front view. Here is the front view of your hemisphere. Okay, which is resting on. So what about the top view? Top view, here will be a circle, and above that we have a square prism. Square prism in the top view, it will appear as a square. Okay, square prism. So this is the top view. So once you complete the top view, you can enclose this top view in a square. So from there you draw the isometric scale, then you complete the isometric projection. So when you are drawing the isometric projection, first thing is that you locate a point. You draw a line here. So initially you draw a line in line with the XY line. Then from that point, suppose it is a point Q. From that point, you locate P. What is the P there? 40 means this is the isometric length of 40. Because we are drawing the isometric projection, isometric length of 40. At point P, you locate P, 40, isometric length corresponding to 40. Then this is actually the center of that sphere. Okay, center of that sphere. On that point, you draw a line parallel to your bottom line. Then two 30-degree lines, one 30-degree line, another 30-degree line, Okay, then you draw this one 30-degree line, another 30-degree line. Then you can mark, because you enclose this in a square here. So you can mark this square. This is the first you draw the isometric view of this square. Then you draw the isometric view of the circle above this one. Then P as center. What is the radius now? Now you are dealing with the isometric projection. So what is the radius now? Original radius. So P as center, original radius. What is the original radius here? It is 40. 40 as radius, you draw a circle. So normally what happens? The circle will be below this point O. Why? Because from O to P it is only isometric length of 40. Isometric, which is smaller than 40. But here when you are drawing, this will be equal to 40. So once you complete the isometric view of your hemisphere, from the point P, you can locate O at a height of 60. Not 60, isometric length corresponding to 60. Then you can complete this one. Here it is a square. We can complete square here. That is the EFGH bottom. Then connect from each corner to your apex. So is the all the dimensions are from the isometric scale. So now let us discuss how to draw this one. So I hope you can see this one. So this one looks like a hemisphere. Okay. So in the hemisphere, this is circular face. Okay. This is the circular face of the hemisphere. So when we are drawing the isometric projection of a hemisphere, you apply the theory for the circular face or circle. So all the dimension for the circular face is isometric length corresponding to the circle. So what about the your as it is hemisphere? What about this face? So this you apply when you are drawing a circle. That radius is equal to original radius. So because the circular face, we are applying the isometric length dimensions. When you are drawing the circle, you draw the original radius. Now let us discuss this problem. I hope all of you can see this solution. Okay. Now what is the procedure? So first you draw the. So what is the top view and front view? Top view and front view of the combination of the solid. This is the top view and front view of the solid. Top view of the solid. Then you draw the XY line. Then from here we can complete. So the front view, it will appear as a semicircle. Hemisphere appear as a semicircle, and from here we can draw the above this hemisphere a square prism is resting. You can mark all the dimensions. This is 80. This is 80, and this what is height is equal to height of the hemisphere is equal to 60. Height of the hemisphere is equal to 60. Now what is just a dimension? So is 80. Then base, this base is equal to what is the base of the in the question it is given, I think. Base is equal to base side is equal to 40. Base side is equal to 40. Base side is equal to 40. Okay, base side this is equal to 40. Now what you are doing? You enclose this top view. This you enclose this top view in a square. You enclose this top view in a square. Okay. So this is your 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. So let it be capital A. Small a, small b, small c, small d. Now we are going to draw the. So it is a square pyramid. Okay, square pyramid. Now to draw the line in line with the XY line. So before that we need to draw the isometric scale. You know, you remember isometric scale. Isometric 30-degree line and 45-degree line. Okay, what are the isometric scale? So from this point, you locate. From this point, what do? You locate the center of the, here in this figure, it is here. Let it be, this point is Q. It's not as Q. This, it's on here, it is Q. Okay. From this Q, you locate, from this Q, you locate P. What is P there? P is 40 mm height. P is 40 mm height. So the isometric length corresponding to 40. So which is smaller than the original height. So this you can locate P here. You can locate P here, and this height is equal to isometric length of 40. Isometric length of 40. Then through this is a P. Okay. Then through P, we can draw two lines which are in, so is a line which is parallel to the bottom line. Then through P, you draw two lines. One line is, this is 30 degree, another is 30 degree. This is another 30 degree line. 30 degree line, another 30 degree line. And in the top view, you know, here you come to the top view. Let this be X. Let this be X. And let this be Y. Both are same. Okay, because it's a square. X and Y. Now you take the half of this X. Half of this X on the this 30 degree line. Half of this X on the this 30 degree line. Half of this X. So let it be these points, half of the X on to right and to the left. The total measure, this is total is equal to actually 80. Then you take the isometric length corresponding next way. So correction is there. Actually, this is 80. So you can mark the 80 here. Then you will get the isometric length corresponding to 80. Isometric length corresponding to 80. Then you mark half of the X to the right, half of X to the left. So you can mark. Similarly, you measure Y, which is again is equal to 80. So the from here you will get the isometric length corresponding to 80. You take the half of this to downwards and to the upwards. Now what do you? Now I hope you remember, through these 2 points, you draw lines through these 2 points. So you draw parallel lines. Parallel lines. Okay, parallel lines. So now which is this point? This is equal to 1, this is equal to 2, this is equal to 3, and this is equal to 4. Okay, now you can complete. Now we are going to draw the top of the our sphere is a circle. Now you can complete the top circle, isometric view of circle. Isometric view of circle. So I hope you remember this is the point A, this is capital B, and C, D. Now you can connect. So this point and this point, this point and this point. So now we can complete the isometric view of a circular face of your sphere. Circular face of your sphere. Okay, circular face. So this is capital A, capital B, capital C, and capital D. So once you completed, so this is your P. So P. And over here, all these are isometric length. Please remember, all these are isometric. Now we are going to the circumference of the sphere, hemisphere. What do? You take original length. R is equal to, you know, the R is equal to radius of this hemisphere is equal to 40. So you take R, P as center, R as original radius, you complete. So normally you draw a circle hemisphere like this. You know, this is actually isometric length of 40. So this length P to this point is larger because it is equal to 40. So this is your isometric length corresponding to your isometric of the surface of the hemisphere. Now, what about this dimension? This dimension is equal to your original 40. Original 40. Original 40. Okay, clear. Now we completed the isometric projection of your hemisphere. Now we are thinking about the above the hemisphere one square pyramid is resting with the base edge is equal to 40 and height equal to 60. Now you take the isometric length corresponding to the 40, which is a base edge of pyramid, and isometric length corresponding to 60. So what do you do? Here also you can give the naming. It is suppose it is 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now what you can do? Here you draw. You try to complete. What do you get? Parallel to this one. You need to let it be x1. Let this be x1 and let this be y1. Now you take half of this x1, half of this x1 to here, half of the x1 to here, and half of the y1 to the right, half of the y1 to the downwards and bottom. And what you can do? Two lines which are parallel to and meeting this point. Okay, so which is a point? This is your 5. This is your 5. This is your 6. This is your 7. And this is your 8. Okay, I hope you get an idea. Through initially you mark the isometric half of the isometric length corresponding. So you mark the half of the isometric length corresponding to x1. X1 means actually it is 40. So half to the right, half to the left, and half of y1 to the downwards, half of y1 to the upwards. Okay, now you draw lines parallel to 7-6 parallel to AC and 8-5 parallel to your 4-1. So similarly 5-6 parallel to 3-4, 7-8 parallel to 2-1. Okay, so now we get the bottom of your square pyramid. So now what is the height of the square pyramid? It is 60. So what is now it is an isometric projection. You take the isometric length corresponding to 60. Isometric length corresponding to 60. So you mark it. So it will be smaller than. So let it be here. What is this one? This is equal to isometric length corresponding to 60. Isometric length corresponding to 60. So this is your actually your isometric length corresponding to 60. Isometric length. So it is marked here, isometric length 60. Isometric length. Now you located. This is your capital O. Mark it as capital O. So, okay. Then you connect from the apex to the each corner points. Which are the corner points? 5, 6, 7, 8. So you connect from the apex to the, here it is marked as F, E, F, G, H. I marked as 5, 6, 7, 8. So from O to 5, O to 6, O to 7 is O to 7, and O to 8. O to 8. O to 8. Okay. Now, as this is in front of the solid, as this square pyramid is resting on the circle, sorry, on the surface of the hemisphere, there are some hidden portions. So these are the some hidden portions. I will show you. This is hidden. This is hidden, and some portion of the hemisphere also hidden. Also hidden. So in final, this is your okay. I compare this one. So bottom, only one thing is when you are drawing the radius of this one, should be original radius. Must be original radius. Okay. Now, so time for discussion. Any doubt? Hello? Hello?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಡೌಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Hello? Please ask. Is it clear? Glenn? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
If you have any doubt, please ask. All are there. Unmute. Angela, Anjana, Amin, Anu, Ando, Arya, Ashna, hello, Christian, Akshay, Gabi, Priya, hello,
ಹಲೋ ಸರ್.
Hello, sir.
Is there any doubt? Is it clear? Is it clear or not? Nobody is responding. Harsha, Alan,
Yes, sir. It's
is
clear.
it clear? Hello,
Hello.
is it clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Kasrap is there? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So now, 2 more minutes. If you have any doubt, please ask.